Good morning, Sophie. You ready to go outside? Are you ready to go outside? Are you ready to go outside for your walk? Yes, Mommy, I am. Let's put this on. Good morning. Out here doing our little morning walk. Me and my little trusty sidekick, Sophie. Today is March 7th, Friday, March 7th. And 1 year ago today, I made a decision that changed my life and my habits. First, I apologize for all the heavy breathing and everything. We're out doing our morning walk, and that's one reason why I don't really like filming while I'm walking, because I feel like I be breathing too heavy. But anyway, a year ago today, I went to a regular doctor's visit. And I knew I really needed to do some things, but kept putting it off. Went for this visit, and man, my blood pressure was sky high. My A1C was 7.0, which is diabetes level. And my weight is 218 pounds. Not very proud of that, but when I left there, and I already have a video up talking about how I lost 33 pounds, and you can check that out. So I knew that I needed to do something. At the time, I was 62 years old, and I was like, hey, you need to get it together. So, as I said in the other one, I made decisions then to do things differently. And reflecting back on what I did to change it and lose 33 pounds, 33 and a half pounds. Just reflecting back on the year, it was very challenging, but I did it, and I've been able to maintain. I've had a fluctuation of like 3 pounds, so working on that. So I developed my own 3 P's: planning, preparing, and praise. So in planning, I knew I needed to do something. So I sat down and I planned, and I used SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, relative, and time bound. I use those goals I use the SMART goal model to create a plan. And my plan was to lose 30 pounds within 6 months. That was my big goal. To lose 30 pounds in 6 months. My small goal at the time was to lose 5 pounds in 1 month. And all of that is in my other video. But that's the P, the planning. Sitting down, writing it out, and looking at it every day. And honestly, as I said in the other video, when I first wrote it out and looked at them, I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. But it just took looking at it daily and looking ahead and just going forward. So that's the planning part. And the preparations was sometimes I did meal preps. I didn't do meal preps all the time, but I always made sure I knew exactly what I was going to eat in a day. Um, and I knew that I wanted to create one day where I could do whatever I wanted to do, eat whatever I wanted to eat, and not deprive myself of things that I really like. A lot of times I was trying to find recipes that I could um, convert into a healthier dish, and I was pretty successful with that. I tried a lot of new recipes, and a lot of them didn't make the repeat list. But meal prepping, just knowing what I was going to eat, allowing myself to have a cheat day, and even when I knew I was going out to eat or I had an event, I would either save that for my cheat day or cheat meal, or I would eat a healthy meal before I went to wherever it was, even if it was out to a restaurant. That way, I didn't go anywhere hungry and I wouldn't overeat. And that helped. And whew, and that was the preparation part. I also incorporated walking daily walks every morning. Me and my little trusty sidekick here. And she absolutely loves coming out to walk. She absolutely loves it. And for me, now, I do enjoy it. When I first started, I just wanted to sit down and give up. After I walked like a block, I was like, I can't do this. I just can't do it. But I kept going. I even challenged myself then to a certain amount of time. I first started off with like 10 minutes. That's not a lot of time. And when those 10 minutes was up, I was back at the house. But then I started walking longer and longer. And now, when I come out, we usually walk about 2.5 to 3 miles every time we come out to walk. So, anyway, that was the preparation part. Praise is the last one. Praise. Celebrate every achievement. If you're down 1/2 pound this week, oh my God, celebrate it like you've lost 10. That's an achievement. 1/2 pound down is better than 1/2 pound up. There will be days when your weight will fluctuate, but whatever whatever the achievement is, praise it. Celebrate yourself. Reward yourself. Not with food, but just things you want to do. Go out and buy a new Bath and Body Works candle. The hell is it? Buy a new sports bra, some new exercise attire. Just celebrate your achievement. Whew. I don't like these geese flying over my head. But celebrate. If you make it through the whole week without going off your plan, and that will happen, you will go off the plan, but don't take that as a loss. Just start over from where you are and keep going. yeah, just start over where you are and keep going. You will definitely get to where you need to be. You just have to be strategic about it. You have to be serious about it. You have to want it. And for me, a little bit of it was being fearful of what could happen, at my age and all my numbers just haywire. Come on here. But, whatever your achievement is, praise it and keep moving forward. I also remember 3 quotes, and these quotes I had to recite daily. Sometimes I had to write them down and look at them and read them when I got really low. And one of them is from my mom, one of them is from my brother, and one of them is where I saw somewhere. But the one from my mom, she said, make up in your mind what you want to do and do it. Plain and simple. Make up in your mind what you want to do and do it. That just seems to be powerful to me. Not because it's my mom, but maybe because it's my mom. Another quote is from my brother, and he has had 50 plus years of education. Teaching, being a principal, all of that. His quote was, or is, you have to rise to the challenge because failure is not an option. I had to look at that because I knew what I wanted to do, and following my mom's quote, just do it. And then listening to my brother's quote, failure is not an option. Failure is not an option in my plan for getting healthier. Now, we will all fail, and failure is a part of success. But don't just throw in the whole towel when a little corner of your towel gets wet. So, that's how I take that quote. And then the last quote is, I can do hard things. I can do hard things. Now, that one came in handy every time I came out to walk when I first started. And it still comes in handy sometimes when I'm out here walking. But I can do hard things. That got me through those 3 quotes. Those 3 quotes got me through that 6 months. And of course, when the 6 months came, I had exceeded my 30-pound goal by 3.5 pounds. That may not sound a lot to you. That may not sound like a lot to you. But it's all in the way you look at it. To me, exceeding that goal by 3.5 pounds was like exceeding that goal by 20 pounds. Because I had met my goal of 30 and I exceeded it. Even if I had exceeded it by 0.5 pound, that's more. So it's all in the way you look at it. It's all in the way you have your mindset. And if this is something you want to do, just do it. Plan it. Write down your goals. Use the SMART goal model. Make sure your goal is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and it's time bound. Prepare. Make sure you prepare for, everything. Don't get caught at work somewhere without bringing your own snacks or bringing your lunch, because it's so easy. It is so easy to get into, well, I'll just go to the vending machine or the snack bar and buy this, just to tie me over. Be prepared. Be prepared. If you are good at meal prepping, do that. Just be prepared. Start moving. Get out and exercise. Walking is my preferred method of exercise because walking is so beneficial in your overall body. And it was the easiest thing that I could do. And it's the one thing that I so enjoy doing. And I knew I would do it. So, whatever your exercise is, if it's walking, if it's aerobics, dancing, do it. I also enjoy line dancing. And I'll do a lot of that in my living room. And when I line dance, whew, I'm so sorry. I just came up this little slight incline. It gets me every time. But, whoo-wee. But line dancing, I can line dance for 45 minutes. I've got in a whole lot of steps and got some exercise moving while having fun. So consider that. And then last, praise. Praise all of your victories. Praise them. Because small victories are still victories. That's another quote that I absolutely love. Small victories are still victories. Whew. We got a little bit more walking to do. I think at this point we've only done like 2 miles. So I got another mile to do. But I want to say thank you for watching this video if you made it to the end. Again, I apologize for all the huffing and puffing that I'm doing. But I'm out here. I'm out here. Hey, if you found this video helpful, please like it, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I am so happy today, March 7th, 2025, that I am still moving forward on my health journey. And you can do that too. Hey, if you need my help, reach out in the comments. I would love to help motivate you to do whatever you need to do to improve your health. I'm not a clinical medical professional, and everything that I'm telling you is only what I've done for myself, and it has worked. If you think it can help you, hey, let me know. Thank you again for watching. You all have a great day.